Well, she says what was supposed to be a fun night turned into a nightmare and tells me the driver didn't give anyone a safety briefing or warn them about the dangers of being on the top level. And she says when she got hurt, the driver's reaction was shocking.
It's a little bit scary when you actually look at the fact that my eyes are looking in different directions.
36-year-old Lauren Guerra says a Starline bus ride changed her life. More than $300,000 in medical bills later, she says the company still hasn't taken responsibility.
They don't care about my life at all. They don't care that my face got broken.
Lauren was on a Halloween party bus ride 2 years ago with friends when she was severely injured on Venice Boulevard near Hauser. She says she stood up to go to the lower level of the bus when she was hit.
I just got smacked across the face by a tree branch.
This is the double-decker bus they chartered from Starline. The photo shows how many people were standing up, dancing on the top level all night.
It's deadly. It's literally deadly for you to be up there. They don't tell you. They don't ask you to sign anything. There's no awareness. You have no concept of what danger you're being put in when you're on the bus. After
she got hit, other guests asked the driver to take her to the emergency room, but it was closed. She got back on the bus and passed out. Instead of being taken to another hospital, though, the driver dropped off the other passengers.
Why am I still on this bus? So I demanded that they take me back to where my car was parked, and they just left me in the parking lot pretty much.
The accident caused a fractured orbital bone around her eye, permanent double vision, and her eyes are no longer symmetrical. She says her injuries are bad, but the worst part is that Starline didn't change their safety procedures after the accident, and 9 months later, 16-year-old Mason Zizette was killed on the same bus when he was hit in the head with a freeway sign on an overpass.
To know that if somehow this bus had listened or taken what happened to me seriously, or if I had made a bigger stance or a bit, that I could have prevented his death from happening.
Lauren's attorney says Starline's safety manager admitted there was an accident in 2009 when a woman on top of the bus was hit with a tree branch. When asked did they do anything to ensure that such an accident didn't happen again, she said yes. They started cutting city-owned tree branches in the middle of the night.
And they would self-trim the trees on the routes that they typically used because they realized and they knew that trees are a danger on buses that are almost 14 feet high.
Cavitec says the company added these warning signs after the accidents, but Lauren wants more done before another bus ride turns deadly.
This is it. I'm going to have double vision for the rest of my life.
Now, Lauren's attorneys have since learned that the company trims those trees along routes where they have their stargazing tours, those sightseeing tours you see often in Hollywood. But when a bus is chartered like it was the night of Lauren's accident and Mason's accident, they don't inspect the route ahead of time. Now, this case goes to trial this Thursday, and I did attempt to reach out to Starline corporate offices, but my calls haven't been returned.